Stop number 5 on the NNSCRA Huntburgers Pizza Truck Series brings us to California Speedway in Fontana, California. So we're here today for the running of the Auto Club 200 as we're set for 38 laps of action on this 2-mile racetrack located right in the heart of the outskirts of Los Angeles, let's put it that way. As we are set for racing here today, here's the starting line for this event. On the pole at 181 miles an hour, it is Matt McIntyre, the number 44 Federated Auto Parts Ford. He's flanked by number 60, that is the truck of Daniel Bouchard. Great qualifying run for him in this race here today. Row number 2 sees Kat Madsen, number 50. Alongside of her is number 99, Levi McIntyre, the XI Batteries SKF Ford. Third row is Matt Haas in number 8 Chevrolet, the Delco Remy machine. He is flanked by truck number 28, Keith Batson, in the Napa United Ford. Next row down sees truck number 5. It's Phil Parker, the DuPont Chevrolet. He is flanked by number 6, Nathan Hudson. Next row is Paul Minnick in 48, and number 18, Stephen Colon. Next row down has number 75, Zachary Fitzwater, and number 24, Nathan Ormond. Next row down has number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Cole has one of our in-truck cameras in today's race. He's alongside Jesse Turner and number 80, the LCI Ford. Next row is number 43, Mike Becker in the Cummins Diesel Dodge. He's alongside number 52. He's alongside number 88, Zach Winkle, in the Menard Chevrolet. Next row has number 52, Kyle Matthews, in the AC Delco Chevrolet. He has our second in-truck camera. He's alongside Dylan Young in number 2, the TMASC Ford. Next row down has number 98, Joshua Osborne, the winner of the season at Martinsville. Actually, scratch that. He did not win Martinsville. Jessica Shelton won Martinsville. Excuse me on that one. He's number 98 here. Osborne's yet to win a race this season, by the way, in the Truck Series. Here, number 7, Logan Williams, starts alongside of him. Next row down, speaking of the Martinsville winner, Jessica Shelton, there she is, the number 4 Team ASC Ford. She has her third in-truck camera. She's alongside number 21, Quentin Moore. Next row down has number 86, Ty Dent in the RC Cola Dodge, and number 30 in the Mopar Dodge of Rob Evans. Next row, Charles Sanford, number 16, the Papa John Chevrolet. He's alongside Cassie Dent in the Balsa Mobility Chevrolet, truck number 87. Next row down has number 17, that is Robbie Bogues, the Western Auto Chevrolet. And number 29, Johnny Gardner in the Team Mopar Dodge. Next row, Gene Sanford, number 94, number 19, Sebastian Dent. Next row is number 83, James Sykes, and number 06, Mitchell Collins. Next row, Henry Williams in number 1, the Sears Die Hard Chevrolet. And beside him will be number 38, Dexter Black in the Channel Lock Pliers Ford. Next row has number 25, Seth Cole in the Sicko Superguard Dodge. Coming from way out back, he's alongside Roberto Crown Jr. in number 62, the Napa Dodge, excuse me. Starting shotgun field will be truck number 49, the Airstream Machine Airstream Machine Chevrolet of Josh King. And number 81, Scott Upton, at the wheel of his Ford. So again, in-truck cameras today will be carried by Cole Deaver, Kyle Matthews, and Jessica Shelton. Those will be our 3 truck cameras in today's race. As we'll be set to start the field here for today's running of the Auto Club 200 here at California Speedway. Here's the command to fire them up.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command given the party engines as we get set for racing here today as the pace truck leads the field off of pit road for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. So Ford versus Chevrolet front row here at California Speedway as the field is about to come off turn number 4. As we're about to get set for 38 laps of racing. We've had we've had a great start to the season so far here. 4 races in the season. This is race number 5 on the tour. Matt McIntyre and Daniel Bouchard will lead him down. One of those two drivers, could one of those two drivers win here today, or will anybody else take the victory here today at California? The question will be answered in just in about 38 laps or so right here. Green flag flies are underway here, and here comes Kat Matson to the low side as she'll take the lead in turn number 1. The number 50 Granger Ford out of KAB Enterprises. And here comes Matt Haas way down the low side in the Delco Remy Chevrolet. But here comes Phil Parker in number 5, who started this race in, I think it was like 5th position or 6th position where he started, wherever it was. And oh my gosh, 4 wide, 2 rows deep right there. Look at these trucks here, all strewn all over the place here. 4 wide, Charles Sanford way down low, along with Robbie Bogues in a 17. Sanford in a 16 truck here. Shelton and Paul Minnick both stuck up in the middle of the track here. Shelton had to back off a bit. That was a bit of a risky move right there, but she made it work for the time being as they come into the backstretch into turn number 3. She'll follow Charles Sanford. She's also got help from behind her with Joshua Osborne and Zach Winkle and Logan Williams in a 7 truck, who is leaning on the 21 of Quentin Moore. Second lap in the books here, and we're now, as we go into turn number 1, here comes number 83. That is the truck of James Sykes. Sykes won the season at Daytona. That being the season opener for the year as they come down the backstretch here. Working on the 3rd lap, Kyle Matthews had the lead for the time being. I think, in fact, no, Phil Parker led the last time by. Yeah, in fact, we do see that number 5 rainbow colored Chevrolet up in the top spot. There is Phil Parker, the Raging Cajun as he is known, as he has pulled ahead to about almost 0.3 of a second lead there, but with a draft behind him, that can more often than not spell problems for the leader here, because you are a sitting duck. Man Haas to the low side. Here comes Paul Minnick to the low side of number 48 MBNA Chevrolet as they come down the backstretch in the 3rd turn here, as Minnick puts the nose of that Chevrolet to the low side here as they come out through turns 3 and 4. Minnick has gotten by Matthews for 3rd spot. Here they come as they go into turn number 1. And he's got 2nd now. Here comes Levi McIntyre. He's gotten past him. Now here comes, I should say, Matt Haas has now got in 2nd position. Minnick did get 3rd, but he got shoved up to the high side of the track. And Sanford goes to the low side. He gets past Minnick. Charles, of course, just being his home track here, California Speedway. In fact, he lives almost within a stone's throw away from this track here, pretty much. In fact, he lives just between the NASCAR track at California and Fontana, and of course also the drag strip at Pomona. So he lives just about practically in between those two places. In fact, there is a drag strip that just lies behind the backstretch here, Auto Club Famoso Raceway. I think, no, it's Auto Club Drag Strip, Dragway, I should say, here in Fontana. Auto Club Famoso is over in Bakersfield, actually. Anyway, Levi McIntyre goes to 2nd position now, and Phil Parker continues to hold on to the lead here, but McIntyre goes low for the lead, I should say. He was 2nd across the line. And Charles is going to give him help going into turn number 1. He's got it through off the 2nd turn. But Parker fights back on the outside on the backstretch here as they go ahead into turn number 3. And Sanford, in the meantime, he wants to go 3 wide. He's got the low side. He's got Osborne behind him in the 98 truck and the 86 of Ty Dent. So they got Chevrolet, Ford, and Dodge on the low side of the track here. Then you got another Ford and 2 more Chevys behind him. James Sykes in the 83 and Cassie Dent in the 87. Three wide into turn number one here. Nope. Four wide back there between Bouchard, Matthews, Minnick, and a couple others right there. Into turn number three they come. Dent goes to the low side here. Meantime, Sanford and Osborne's pulled away from this bunch for now. And now you got Nathan Orman coming behind Daniel Bouchard, and here they come down into turn number one. Four wide again down the front stretch between Bouchard, Dent, Minnick, and Sykes. Ooh, and Sykes about got right into Levi McIntyre in the 99 truck. There they are. But Levi tucks in behind this bunch. Boy, what racing we're seeing here at California, and this race will be 9 laps old this time by. Down the front stretch they come here. Here comes Rob Evans to the low side. He's got the low side on the inside of Minnick, Dexter Black in the 38, and the 4 of Jessica Shelton. As they go into turn number one here, you're now on board Jessica Shelton's truck as she goes in, as she tries to fight her way through the field. Running right behind Rob Evans in the number 30 truck. Let's take a ride with Jess around the lap here at California and see how fast she goes on the straight. Up to the more, 175 miles an hour. 187 across the start-finish line, 191, 192, 90, 193 miles an hour to turn number one, and down to about 170 in the middle of 1 and 2. See how fast she goes into turn number 3, 189, 190 miles an hour into turn number 3. And backs off the throttle there, 167 miles an hour through 3 and 4. And again, 175 off turn number 4. Now she crosses the start-finish line. 185 miles an hour across the start-finish line. She in her last lap. 184.478 miles an hour. She was clocked 9th the last time by. Charles Sanford continues to lead this race here. Second is Osborne. Third is Quentin Moore. Fourth is now Nathan Orman. As Rob Evans goes to the low side, Shelton still stuck 3 wide between her, Evans, and Ty Dent. As a Ford sandwiched in between 2 Dodgers, and Jess has the power now to move ahead to break out of that 3 wide pack of trucks right there. And look at this unique view right there down the front stretch. But there is the top 2, Charles Sanford in the lead and Joshua Osborne in second position right now. Fastest lap of the race so far being held by Nathan Orman at almost 185 miles, or 184.929 to be exact. So they're running faster than what they qualified. They qualified pole at 181 miles an hour around this track on qualifying day. But now they're going to go 3 wide. Bouchard goes to the low side, and Jessica Shelton trying to figure out who she wants to go. She's going to go with Quentin Moore and draft off him. So you got 2 Fords right there on the outside. And Jess will take 4th away from Bouchard. Here comes Evans coming up behind him right there. You got a Chevy and a Dodge battling out. That's for 5th place. And meantime, Osborne goes low for the lead here, and Jess is going to help him, or try to help him, I should say. But she says, no way, and she's going to go for 2nd place now. Bouchard, came up behind her and just about rear into the back of that number 4 truck. And that's going to cost him dearly as he comes down the backstretch here, as he's now sandwiched in between Rob Evans and the The 21 to Quentin Moore. Seth Cole in the 25 truck, the Super Guard Dodge, moves up behind, and here comes that number 2, Dylan Young. Dylan goes low, tries to go dip underneath the 30th of Rob Evans, and here comes Stephen Colon in number 18. He's way down low. Gene Sanford behind him in number 94. So far, some tremendous racing happening so far here at California Speedway as this race is now 15 laps old, so we're 15 in the books and 23 to go here today. Cologne tries to hold on for the time being as he gets past Sanford, Gene Sanford that is, in number 94. And now moves low on the 2 truck of Dylan Young as they come down the front stretch. It is still Charles Sanford out in front here, and now Jessica Shelton tries to follow behind Osborne's truck to try to take 3rd position, but Bouchard says, "No way, I remember what you did to me the last time we battled," and he gets back at her, and he will take 3rd position. He will retake 3rd spot, I should say, as they head into turn number 1 now, or turn number 3, excuse me. And now Bouchard has the 3rd spot now, and here comes the 2 ASC certified trucks of Young and Shelton. And meantime, Rob Evans and Stephen Colon, 2 of the Dodges down the low side of the track. Colon now moves low and wants to make a 3 wide, and he gets by Dylan Young, but now tries to get by Evans. He has about a half a truck length on him now. And now as a drag race down the backstretch, as Shelton's going to make a 3 wide between her, Bouchard, and Osborne, or tries to, I should say. But Osborne pulls back ahead of both those trucks. And now coming to the low side goes number 18, Stephen Colon. Battle for 6th position right there. Colon running in 6th. Evans up ahead of him in 5th. So it's about actually for 5th place, not 6th, excuse me. And now Colon's going to try to come up behind Jess and see if he can try to help her. Or maybe not. Cologne says, "Heck with this. I'm going to go to the low side. I want more." I tell you what, that's the kind of racers they are here in this series. That is for sure. Any series they run in for that fact. All chasing the Papa John's truck though of Charles Sanford. He continues to lead the race, by the way, averaging so far 182.001 miles per hour. And what's been a very fast-paced race so far was we're 19 laps into the books and 19 laps left to go. So halfway home here at California Speedway in the Auto Club 200. As we'll look through the field here, see where everybody's running at right now. There's Matt Haas. He's got Seth Cole behind him. Zach Winkle up behind the 80 of Jesse Turner. 28 truck, Keith Batson. His wife, Kat Batson, behind him in the 50 truck. So remember, Kat started his race in 2nd. Keith started this race in 6th. Yeah, poetry in motion at over 180 miles per hour here at California Speedway as we look through the field here. So everybody's running at right now. There is... Check and pick out and see where you're at right now. And whoa, Phil Parker and Kyle Matthews, and oh my gosh, Parker and Matthews are too close. Come off to number 4. They were I swear to goodness, I think they were touching throughout the entire half the corner. Holy crap! How Phil Parker and Kyle Matthews did not crash was beyond me on that one. And there's still 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. Somebody's got to back off, and Sebastian Dent, thankfully for him, backed off of the whole thing. Says, I want nothing to do with this. And they're gonna, and here we go. I thought they were gonna go 4 wide again through 3 and 4. I thought, but oh my goodness, what racing we're seeing here today at California here among this pack of trucks, I should say. Matthews right now running in 25th position as you go on board the AC Delco Chevrolet. Turner down the backstretch. If he goes down the backstretch here, he's running back behind Ty Dent. Nathan Orman, the GMAC Chevrolet, number 24. Has to back it off just a little bit through that part of the corner here. Check to see where Cole Deaver's at right now. You should go on board the GM Goodrich Chevy of Deaver. And he is running right now in 33rd position, so he is not having a good day so far. And you look at the scoring column, we have a new leader actually. It's Jean Sanford. And number 94, as she's taking over the lead, but here comes Osborne to the low side, number 98. And he'll move low on Stanford's truck as they go through 3 and 4. 2 Fords side by side. And who led that lap? It was Osborne who led that lap by just a couple of feet at the line. And here we go again, 4 wide. Dude, that's more in the corners, and Hudson touches wheels with Cat Batson. We suddenly got some new players up there too here in the field. As now number 88, that's Zach Winkle. He goes to the low side. He tries to move low, trying to pick up what spots he can here. Through turns 1 and 2 they come here. And Hudson down the low side of the track here. Gets by Stephen Cologne. Boy, I tell you what, sometimes I just can't keep up with this bunch right there, this bunch of trucks here. This is some tremendous stuff here. I know I keep saying this the whole race there, but here we go. We got 4 wide back in the pack right there. There's Deaver trying to shoot his way up to the field here. Matthews still stuck in the middle, along with Logan Williams, Dexter Black, Rob Evans, Scott Upton in the 81 truck. And remember Jessica Shelton was up there in the field there for most of the race. Well, she got shuffled back to the pack there. She was now back to 28th position. The last time by. Let's see where she's clocked at this time by. Just that time by clocked in 29th in the field. So her and Dylan Young both got shuffled back to the pack, as did Levi McIntyre, number 99. And also Daniel Bouchard. I swear to goodness, if Daniel Bouchard didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any, it seems like. But now he's trying to work his way back up the field here, and there's Matt McIntyre up ahead, I should say, of Johnny Gardner here. Matt was the pole sitter for this race. And meantime, lead change, and Zach Winkle goes to the top spot now, number 88. And 3 wide as we got James Sykes down the low side. Here comes Nathan Hudson up the middle, takes the lead, but only by about a half a truck length. And here comes Robbie Bogues to the low side, number 17, the Western Auto Chevrolet. Quentin Moore down low. Here comes Ty Denton, 86, the RC Cola Dodge. Can you hold your breath for 9 laps? I tell you what here. Moore goes to the left side there, and they're almost 4 wide for the lead. They're actually, I think they're 4 wide. Oh my God. They were 4 wide, almost 5 wide in turn number 1 for about 2nd or 3rd spot. Holy cow. Into turn number 3, they come here. Cole Deaver tries to shoot his way through the field here. Here comes Seth Cole. Jesse Turner in the 80 truck. He's squished between Seth Cole and Paul Minnick. How these trucks have not wrecked yet, I will never know at this point. But then again, oh God, if I jinxed it, it's all. If I jinx this is my fault. But oh man, this is some hard-nosed racing. This looks like we were at Talladega instead of California here, and we'll be heading to Talladega late in the season, I should say, as a matter of fact. Here, about the 6th to the last race of the season. But meantime, Quentin Moore now takes over the lead, but now Ty Dent goes low in the 86 truck here, tries to take the lead from Quentin at the stripe. No, he does not. Eight truck of Matt Haas. He tries to make it work, but he's now caught on the high side. He's got Jesse Turner behind him. And now Seth Cole was in the 3rd position, maybe 2nd spot now as he tries to get by Quentin Moore. And where did Cole Deaver come from? Deaver's up the 4th position now. Don't count him out just yet in the number 3 truck. And I wouldn't count Keith Badson out neither in number 28. Rob Evans is up there, number 30. Kyle Matthews in 52. What can I say? Like I said, this is a 180-mile-an-hour chess game we're having here at California Speedway. As now Seth Cole takes the point, number 25. Now you got a pair of black trucks. One's a Dodge, the other a Chevrolet. Then you got a blue Dodge right there behind with Ty Dent. Keith Batson leading the Ford contingent, number 28. Going down the low side, Batson gets by Rob Evans. Now he goes low on Cole Deaver in 25, or number 3 truck, I should say. Seth Cole's the leader in number 25. And now Evans dive bombs it down the low side, moves Batson up the track here. Now they're going to go toe-to-toe with each other, and 3 wide back there. Robbie Bose tries to get by Kyle Matthews, who gets by the 80 truck of Jesse Turner. And here comes number 99. That is Levi McIntyre. McIntyre to 8th. And meantime, here comes number 86. That's Ty Dent. And Ty Dent goes to the lead, number 20 in the 86 Crown Royal Crown Dodge, I should say, excuse me. Cole Deaver goes low at number 3. Here they come off to number 4. 3 laps to go. And meantime, we're talking and talk about and you wonder where Joshua Osborne and Charles Sanford went to. Well, there's Sanford 16, the truck. He slid back to the back, and as did Osborne. And Charles trying to work his way back in the field. He's trying to get with his sister Jean, trying to push her up there. Two laps to go at California. Actually, my mistake on what I said earlier here. Joshua Osborne does not have a sister named Jean, I should say. I thought it was Charles trying to get with his sister, I should say, but it's not Charles driving the truck. It's Joshua Osborne. So my mistake on that one. Sanford, meantime, he's dropped down to dead last for the time being. I'm sure he does not want to finish there at California. Here comes Deaver's going to take the lead off to number 4, and here comes Rob Evans to the low side, and he's got Matthews behind him. White flag is out at California. One more lap to go. Evans got to the low side. Looks for the lead. Here comes Matthews. Down the lower side. Rob Evans, at number 30, Team Mopar Dodge, out in front. Matthews, is he going to make a move to the low side? Here comes McIntyre. Down the low side of Matthews' truck as they go into turn number 3. Matthews goes to the high side. McIntyre goes low. Bouchard trying to help him. That should be all she wrote right there. Off turn number 4 they come. It'll be the first win of the season for Rob Evans. He wins at California. Rob Evans gives Team Mopar their first victory of the season, and I think it's also the first win of the season for Dodge as they take the win here at California Speedway. Kyle Matthews comes home second. Levi McIntyre finishes third. Cole Deaver, who led at the white flag, finishes in fourth. Fifth will go to Daniel Bouchard. Sixth position to Ty Dent. Cat Batson seventh. Eighth will go to Robbie Bogues. Ninth to Zachary Fitzwater, and 10th position to Johnny Gardner. That's how they finish here today. Average speed 181.587. So 5 races into the season here in the NNSCRA Hunt Brothers Pizza Truck Series. Rest of the finishing order for you here. Mitchell Collins comes home in 11th. We didn't talk much about him today. Stephen Cohen comes home with a solid 12th. 13th to Seth Cole. 14th to Paul Minnick. Then Matt McIntyre, the pole sitter, 15th. Gene Sanford, Keith Batson, Joshua Osborne, Sebastian Dent matches his truck number, finishing 19th. And James Sykes comes home in 20th. Mike Becker was 21st. Josh King, 22nd. 23rd goes to Scott Upton. Nathan Orman matches his truck number, finishing 24th. Quentin Moore, 25th. Then Phil Parker, Dylan Young, Nathan Hudson, Roberto Crown Jr., and Henry Williams, the top 30. Then the rest of the order for you here are Dexter Black was 31st. Then Logan Williams, Matt Haas, Zach Winkle, Charles Sanford, Jessica Shelton, Cassie Dent, and Jesse Turner was the last of the finishers here today at California. So that will do it here today at California Speedway, as we will go to the twisty turning road course in Sonoma, California for the next stop on the tour. And for now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We will see you at Sonoma.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?